turn it on, see the lens is gonna obviously open, and yeah, and then here there is a little switch here that you can just push, and then the pop-up flash is gonna come out. You can see. All right, so and this is how the camera is looking. Hey yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Rantan HP here, and guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video we'll be reviewing one of the cheapest street photography camera you can get in 2023. Like the cheapest, like, you know, I'm not even kidding. I'll tell you guys how this all started. I was just about to go on my trip to Sydney, and I was like, damn, I don't want to carry my camera, you know, and you know, usually I'm a very shy person, so I don't like, you know, let's say if there's gonna be a lot of people, I don't like to like carry, you know, like a DSLR camera, you know, around with me and take pictures. So I was like, you know, I need to get myself a small camera, but I was on a budget, so I didn't want to like spend a lot of money, so which is why I went ahead and purchased this little camera here. I got this camera here from Facebook, you know, for just $100, trust me, for just $100. And this camera came in a very good condition. As you can see, this is the LX3 DMC LX3. As you can see here, this is a LUMIX camera, Panasonic LUMIX. Yes, this is a Panasonic LUMIX camera, and it also has the Leica lens here, which is 24mm wide, and also come with this little wheel here to change your aspect ratio, which is one of the reasons why I chose to go ahead and buy this camera. And actually this camera came out in 2008, so this camera is very old, but takes really good images. At the end of this video, I'll be able to post the images that I took with me when I was in Sydney. I did manage to take few pictures, and they came out really good. Please let me know in the comment below, what do you think? And you know, yeah, so pretty much, man, this camera here, you can see here, the screen is nothing too crazy, because this camera, because of the edge of this camera, so you know, the screen of this camera is not gonna be like all crazy and all that, as you can see here. So pretty much the colors are not really accurate, you know, when you take the pictures, the colors are not accurate, but trust me, when you export those pictures in your maybe phone, in your mobile, or maybe in your laptop, that's when you see everything comes to life. Like that's when you see all the details and everything, you know. I would say that this lens is very great, and actually this camera came way before, you know. I would just say this is one of them things that let's say, you know, people make, but it's just way beyond its time, you get me? I don't know, yeah, but I feel like this camera is very perfect for street photography. First, because of this lens here. So here, if you can see here, you have 3 modes that you can switch here. You can switch the middle one, middle, you can go this way. So all these are different aspect ratios that you can switch, and man, 24mm, that's very good for street photography, and even portrait photography if you want. Like, why not? This thing can go down to f2, you know. The aperture can go down all the way up to f2. So unfortunately this one doesn't go to 1.8, but this one can do f2. So but if you zoom in, obviously the aperture goes higher, you know. So but f2 is really good, especially in low light, you know. Like, don't expect like crazy things, but trust me, for $100, you know, with this lens that you're getting, forget about everything, forget about the edge, the lens. And by the way, this camera also has a pop-up flash here. So the pop-up flash, how to use the pop-up flash is when you turn on this camera, when you turn it on, see the lens is gonna obviously open, and yeah, and then here there is a little switch here that you can just push, and then the pop-up flash is gonna come out. You can see. All right, so and this is how the camera is looking. So very cool camera. Actually, I did watch other videos of this guy on YouTube. Apparently he did he was able to shoot a wedding, like take wedding pictures with this camera, which is very crazy, you know, and the results are actually very good. So, you know, I would say if you're maybe if you're in a situation where you just want like something very affordable, cheap, and that's gonna give you very good result when it comes to street photography, then I would go ahead and suggest you that you can go ahead and purchase this camera, maybe on eBay or maybe on Facebook, depending where you are, you know, because it is a very good camera, especially in 2023 right now. Like, man, and just the vibe, the way that the image comes, you know, they gives you the vibe of the old cameras, you know, the film cameras, you know, so you get to have the vibe of like you're using like the result are like film cameras, but this one is a digital camera, you get what I mean? And also the battery is good, like I did mention. The price is very good, and the lens is very good. And actually, unfortunately, yep, so this lens can actually zoom all the way up to, let me see, just because I haven't used this camera in a while. Yeah, so this lens can zoom. Actually, the zoom is actually pretty good. And if you can see here, if you zoom in, it goes up to 2.8, but if you zoom out, here, let's see, we zoom out, it goes up to f2. So this is what I was telling you, that this camera goes all the way down to f2, which is very good for low light once again. So yeah, so if you're on a budget or maybe looking for something small that you can carry around with you, that you can just put in your pocket or maybe in your bag and forget about it, and when you're just out there you just take it out and then just take pictures, yeah, then definitely go ahead and get this camera. Thank you so much for watching the video, for tuning in, you know, from the beginning to the end, if you did make it. And yeah, and please make sure to subscribe, and also make sure to give this video a like, so that, yeah, you know, YouTube can maybe recommend this video to also other people that are also looking for like a budget camera, you know, affordable, cheaper price, you know, $100. Like, who wouldn't want to discover this camera? Thank you so much. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and you can also find me on Instagram at RoundTownHB. And please, if you want, you can go there and maybe, you know, give me a follow. Yeah, thank you so much.